academia is more than just a design aesthetic, it's a way of life that embraces literature, intellect, and vintage charm. But can you achieve this classic, bookish look in a small bedroom? Absolutely! With thoughtful choices in color, furniture, and decor, even the coziest spaces can be transformed into a dark academia haven. In this video, we'll guide you through key elements to bring this aesthetic into your bedroom without making it feel cramped or cluttered. From color palettes to furniture arrangement, we'll help you make the most of your space. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Cozy and Snug, and leave a comment about your favorite dark academia elements. Of any dark academia space starts with its color scheme. Deep, rich tones like forest green, deep burgundy, navy blue, and chocolate brown set the stage for a moody yet cozy atmosphere. In a small bedroom, however, dark walls might feel overwhelming. A great compromise is to paint one accent wall in a deep shade while keeping the rest neutral. Think warm beige, soft taupe, or muted grays. If you're renting and can't paint, consider removable wallpaper with classic patterns like damask or vintage florals. These colors create a sophisticated and intimate backdrop that enhances the academic and literary ambience without making the space feel too enclosed. Since dark academia is inspired by old libraries and candlelit study rooms, lighting plays a crucial role in achieving the look. In a small bedroom, take advantage of natural light by using sheer curtains to maintain an airy feel during the day. For artificial lighting, opt for warm, ambient lighting. Think vintage-inspired table lamps, Edison bulbs, or even a classic banker's lamp. Wall sconces and fairy lights can also add a soft, warm glow without taking up valuable floor space. If you love the flickering warmth of candles but worry about fire hazards, LED candle alternatives can create the same effect. Since space is limited, choosing the right furniture is essential. Opt for multifunctional pieces like a bed with built-in storage, a vintage trunk that doubles as a coffee table, or a foldable writing desk. A small wooden or wrought iron bed frame complements the dark academia style while maintaining an open feel. If you're lucky enough to have a nook, turn it into a reading corner with a cozy chair and a small side table for books and coffee. Remember, dark academia is all about classic, timeless appeal, so look for antique or vintage-inspired furniture that adds character to the room. A dark academia space isn't complete without books. If you don't have room for a large bookshelf, get creative with floating shelves or wall-mounted book ledges. Stacking books on nightstands, windowsills, or in decorative baskets can also add to the scholarly aesthetic. Leather-bound classics, poetry collections, and antique-looking hardcovers instantly enhance the room's intellectual charm. If you want to go a step further, incorporate bookends, vintage globes, or a magnifying glass for that extra scholarly touch. Texture is key to making a small dark academia room feel inviting. Layering fabrics like wool, velvet, and tweed instantly creates warmth and depth. Opt for plaid or herringbone patterned blankets, heavy drapes, and an assortment of throw pillows to build a sense of coziness. A Persian-style area rug can also tie the space together, providing warmth and a vintage appeal. If your bed takes up most of the room, focus on luxurious bedding. Deep colored sheets and an ornate quilt will make the entire space feel like a rich, moody retreat. One of the best parts of dark academia decor is the incorporation of vintage and antique accents. Look for brass candlesticks, ornate mirrors, vintage picture frames, and classical sculptures. Thrift stores, flea markets, and antique shops are great places to find these unique pieces. If you're working with a very small space, consider wall-mounted decorations like framed old letters, botanical prints, or vintage maps. These pieces add history and character without taking up any floor space. Dark academia is not just about aesthetics, it's also about personality and intellectual curiosity. Display your favorite quotes on a pinboard, place handwritten letters in an open box, or frame pressed flowers. If you're into music, a vintage record player or sheet music on display can add a romantic, artistic touch. Art is also an essential part of this aesthetic, so consider adding Renaissance-style prints or moody, Baroque-inspired artwork to your walls. Since a small bedroom can easily become cluttered, smart storage is essential. Use underbed storage for off-season clothing, decorative boxes to hide miscellaneous items, and wall-mounted hooks for coats or bags. Consider using a secretary desk that allows you to close it when not in use, keeping your space neat and functional. The goal is to maintain an old-world charm without making the room feel cramped or chaotic. Scent plays an underrated yet powerful role in creating an immersive environment. Dark academia scents lean toward warm, musky, and woodsy notes. Opt for candles or diffusers with fragrances like sandalwood, tobacco, leather, vanilla, or spiced chai. These scents will transport you to a candlelit library, making your small space feel like a grand, intellectual escape. While dark academia leans into moody aesthetics, a touch of nature adds balance. Low-maintenance plants like ivy, ferns, or dried lavender complement the theme while keeping the space lively. A small potted bonsai or an arrangement of dried flowers in an antique vase can add a sophisticated botanical touch. A dark academia room wouldn't be complete without a dedicated workspace. If space is tight, consider a floating desk or a compact vintage writing desk. Pair it with a classic wooden chair, a desk lamp, and a leather-bound journal to complete the look. Keeping a tidy workspace will enhance both productivity and ambience. To fully embrace dark academia, incorporate a ritual that enhances the experience, whether it's writing letters with a fountain pen, sipping black tea in the evening, or reading by candlelight. These little habits make your space feel truly personal and magical. Make sure the room feels cohesive. Add final touches like draped scarves over furniture, an old-fashioned clock, or a rustic coat rack. Each detail should tell a story and contribute to the overall aesthetic. Dark academia is not just about following trends, it's about creating a space that inspires learning, creativity, and introspection. Even in a small bedroom, the right colors, furniture, and decor can transport you to an old-world library filled with mystery and charm. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Cozy and Snug, and let us know in the comments which dark academia element you love most. We'd love to hear your thoughts and see how you bring this aesthetic into your own space. Until next time, stay cozy and inspired.